Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, today we are going to continue with our lesson with topic 7.3, series and parallel circuits. Okay, in this lesson, I would like to share with you what is the meaning of series and parallel circuits. Okay, look at this circuit. One of the bulb is not working. Why do other bulbs still lights up? So when the circuit is complete, current will flow along the same path through both bulbs. So this arrangement is what we call a series circuit. Okay. So both bulb lights with the same brightness. What happens if one of the bulb is not working or burns out? Okay. So no current flow, so both bulbs will not light up because no current flow. Okay. What happens to the brightness of the bulbs in the series circuit when more bulbs are added to the circuit? So here we have 3 bulbs. Add one more bulbs. When we add one more, so we have a greater total resistance. So less current will flow and the bulbs lights up with dimmer. Okay, now we have a different circuit. We have 3 bulbs connected in what we call a parallel circuit. Okay. So in the 1, 2, 3. So current flow along different path through each bulb. So current flow into 3 paths. So this is what we call parallel circuit. So look at the brightness of the bulb. They are equal brightness. Now what happens if one of the bulb is not working or burns out? Okay. If one bulb is not working or burns out, other bulbs on the other path will still light up. So current still can go to this path through this path. Okay. So current can still flow in other paths. What happened to the brightness of the bulb in the circuit when more bulbs are added in parallel? So we have 3 bulbs. Now we have another bulbs. The total resistance in the circuit will decrease, so more current flow and the bulb still lights up with the same brightness. Okay. The current that passes through each bulb remain the same, thus the brightness of the bulb still remain unchanged. So we do an activity to identify series and parallel circuits. So we have a diagram with 2 bulbs A and B. Okay, so turn on the switch. What do you observe? Okay, so the current will flow through bulb A and bulb B, so both bulbs lights up. Okay. Now remove bulb A from its holder. What do you observe? Current cannot flow and the bulb B lights up also. Okay, we have another bulb. This time we have bulb C connected series with bulb D. Turn on both switch P and Q. What do you observe? Okay, so current will flow from the battery, move to separate to this path and this path through bulb D, another one through bulb C. So both bulb C and D will light up. Now switch off switch Q. Sorry. What do you observe now? So current still can flow from the battery. It still can pass through bulb D, and the current can flow, so bulb D still lights up. Now you remove bulb D from its holder. Turn on switch Q. Okay, so current flow from here, and this time the current move through this path through bulb C, and bulb C will lights up. Okay, bulb C will lights up. Okay. Alright, we have now another circuit with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bulbs. Okay, what happens if one of the bulbs is removed at E? Alright, bulb E is removed. So current still can flow from the battery to bulb J and go to this bulb. So J, F, G will lights up. Okay, remove bulb F. What do you think? J, H, and E lights up. Remove G. Alright, same thing. J, H, and E. Now remove bulb H. So current cannot flow through this bulb. It will go to this bulb. So J, G, and F. Now remove bulb J. So current cannot pass through bulb J. So no current can flow. No bulbs can lights up. Okay, all bulbs lights off. So as a conclusion, how can you identify? First, series circuit. So series circuits means current flows in one path only. So how to identify? So from positive terminal goes to the bulb 1, bulb 2, bulb 3 with the same path. Okay. Now how about parallel circuits? Current flows in more than one path. Means that from positive terminal, so the current can flow separate into three paths, 1, 2, 3, and then combine back to another one path, goes to the terminal negative. So current flows in more than one path. For series circuit, current flows in one path only. Okay, let's have another further activity. Suggest a real life situation where electrical appliances are connected in a series circuit. So bulb in a torchlight are connected in series. How about a situation where parallel circuit is used? So house wiring, where we use parallel circuit. Okay. Okay. Number 3, identify the types of connection used in figure 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So we start from the battery. So current move here, move to R1, move to R2, and go back to negative. So one path only. So this is series circuit. Okay, let's say current from here. So separated into two paths, R1 and R2, and then combine back into one path. So this is parallel circuits. Okay, positive terminal separate into two paths, R1 and R2. Definitely is a parallel circuit. Okay, identify the resistor connected in parallel with the cell in diagram below. So we have three resistors. R1, R2, R3. Okay, first identify, we start with from the battery positive. So current flow to R2. Okay, current flow to R2. So R2 will be the series circuit. And then it will separate into two paths, R1 and R3. So R1 and R3 are in parallel. Okay, so series R2, parallel R1 and R3. Okay, next question. So we have two voltmeter V1, V2 and two ammeter A1 and A2 are connected. Okay, so identify which ammeter and voltmeter are not connected correctly. Okay, so we must understand that ammeter must connected in series and voltmeter must be in parallel with the resistor. So look at one. Okay, this is parallel, definitely incorrect. Okay, V1 is the voltmeter in series, so definitely this is incorrect also. So A1 and V1. Okay. Okay, so we stop here for the first lesson. Identify series and parallel circuit. Okay, see you next time. Bye. Assalamualaikum.